Hey everybody, it's Chase here at Rocky Mountain. Thank you so much for stopping by, and welcome to our 2025 Dual Sport and Adventure Warm Weather Glove Buyer's Guide. If you're shopping for a glove that is built to flow air, look no further. We have 5 really good options that are up here on the table. I'm gonna walk through each one and talk about some of the key features of all of them and help you decide which one might be best for you depending on what type of glove you are looking for or what's important to you. Whether that's gonna be a great price with good protection, or if you're looking for the most protection, the most airflow, we're gonna cover that. Now, when it comes to dual sport adventure gloves, there's 2 things I wanna point out. First of all is fitment. Look, we know fit, it's gonna be subjected to the rider. All these gloves up here, I've tried on a size medium, all but one, and I will tell you which one, fit me true to size. There is one glove up here that I would probably size down if I were getting that specific glove. But that is why we have our fit guarantee. No matter which one of these you get, if you don't like how they fit, you can send it back in brand new unused condition, and we'll give you free shipping both ways on your first exchange so you get the size and the fit that is best for you. And that goes for any apparel item. Gloves, helmets, jackets, pants, boots, you name it. We have our fit guarantee to make sure you're covered. The other thing I do want to mention is just some advice that we have from our rides. We always like to carry 2 sets of gloves. It's nice to have a warm weather glove for those conditions, but you just never know. We do a lot of elevation change, so it can cool off pretty quickly when you're going up. It can get warm quickly when you're going down, or maybe you get caught in a storm, so it's good to have just 2 sets of gloves, one for warm weather, one for cooler temps, or a waterproof glove, just so you're covered in all different types of conditions. All right, let's dive into it. Let's talk about these gloves that are up here. First up, it's the best value you're gonna find in a warm weather glove, period. It is the MSR ADV Air. This is a glove that I've spent a lot of time in personally, and here's what I love about it. Full mesh on the back of the hand, flows a ton of air. You've got D3O knuckle protection. On the palm, full grain leather. You've got that on the fingertips as well, wraps all the way down, perforated on the palm. All these gloves are going to work with your touchscreen. You've got a heel pad on the MSR ADV Air. What I also like about this glove is that with the palm and that leather, it still gives a good feel on the control. So if you are doing a little bit more aggressive riding, or you're getting into some single track and you're standing up, you're still gonna be able to feel like you've got enough feel in the controls for that type of riding. And the best part is, you get all that for sub 50 bucks. They do have a wind block version of this glove, which, again, awesome features, great price, built to go into some of those cooler temps you could also check out. All right, next up, you have the Klim Mojave Pro. Now, Klim markets this as an off-road glove. They say it's the most durable, ventilated off-road glove that they offer, but it's still dual sport adventure worthy. And the Mojave Pro, it feels and fits similar to the ADV Air. Really, the 2 notable differences that I would point out between these 2 is that the Mojave Pro, you have more leather on the back of the hand versus just all mesh. It's still perforated leather. And then when you look at the palm on the Mojave Pro versus the ADV Air, you've got perforation all throughout the entire palm on this glove. So you could argue it's gonna flow more air because of the added perforation. But aside from that, fit and everything is pretty similar to the ADV Air, but with the Klim, you are gonna go up just a little bit in price. You're gonna be right around $70, but Klim, they make phenomenal gloves. They've been doing this for a long time. These guys know what they're doing. Moving on from there, you have the Baja S4. A little bit of a bump in price. You're still sub 100 bucks. The S4 is gonna be for the rider that maybe you like the ADV Air or the Mojave Pro, but you'd like a little bit more protection. So when you look at the S4, so more armor over top of the knuckles here, so it's TPU knuckle with some padding underneath, but they do use their carbonite mesh here on the back of the hand, which is gonna be a little bit more durable there. More leather on the ends of the fingers. And then when you get to the palm, again, full grain leather, super soft, very comfortable leather, reinforcement in the palm that you don't have with the Mojave Pro, so an extra layer of leather there. And then when you look at the heel pad on the S4, you've got the padding plus TPU over top of that. And then on the thumb, you've got a pad on the thumb on the S4 with some TPU there that you don't have with the Mojave Pro, but on the ADV Air, you do have a thumb pad on the outside of that glove. But again, this is also going to be CE certified, so if you like the first 2, but you wanna bump up a little bit in protection, Baja S4 is gonna be great. Now, I mentioned earlier fit. This was the only glove that I tried on where I thought I could probably go down 1 full size on the S4, but that's why we have our fit guarantee. Now from there you have the Leatt X-Flow 7.5. This was Leatt's first go at an adventure glove, and I gotta say it now, this was my sleeper pick. When I pulled these and I tried them on, I knew it had to be in this guide. I really like this glove and I would be very excited to ride in it. Here's why. If you are a rider that wants almost the same feel as a moto glove, so great feel on the controls, but you still want great protection in the palm and the wrist and on the back of the hand, this glove kind of delivers all of that. You go up in price, you can be right around $100, but when you look at it, it's pretty unique. Now they do make this in a long and a short cuff version. I've got the long cuff here, but you do have this leather strap to cinch that down. You have Velcro here at the bottom of the wrist. You have this nice soft stretch fabric here that's breathable on the back of the hand. They have the Reflex armor here. No protection over the fingers, but you do have leather here on the fingertips going down the middle of the fingers as well. Reinforcement panel here on the outside of the thumb. But then when you look at the palm, here's what I like. They're using different materials. So they have full grain leather with a pad on both sides of the heel of the hand, but then about halfway up the palm, they get to their nano grip material. And it's the same material that they use on their moto gloves. It is a little bit thicker than their moto glove, and they do have a reinforcement pad here in the palm. But here's what I love about this material. In their moto glove line, it's my favorite material that I've ever used. It gives, for me, the most feel of any glove that I've used. And I'm a stickler about that. I just love to feel, just have a really good connected feel to my grips and to my levers. That's what this nano grip this material does. On top of that, it has awesome grip when it's dry, but even when it's wet, it still maintains a lot of its grip. So you're kind of getting the best of both worlds. You're getting moto style feel, but you get the full leather in the bottom of the palm and the protection on the back of the hand. So you're kind of getting a blend of both worlds. So if that's important to you, excellent feel if you're getting into maybe some single track riding, or if you're standing up and working hard on the bike a lot and you need that extra feel and dexterity, then the X-Flow 7.5 is going to be a really good option. Last but not least, you have the Klim Aero Pro. This is the most protective glove that we have up here. Also CE certified, like the Baja S4. Carbon fiber, polycarbonate knuckle protector with ceramic coating over top. In the heel, you've got the heel pad, but also has that ceramic coating over, so it's going to be better for sliding. And what's unique about the Aero Pro is all leather construction. It's all goatskin leather. It's super soft. It is very comfortable. But how they get this thing to ventilate being all leather is they have their big bore perforation. The perforation holes on this glove are noticeably larger than the Baja S4 or the Mojave Pro, so you know you're going to get good airflow going through there. You also have these scoops on these 3 fingers, so it's going to force air into the glove. And again, when you just want all-out perforation and you want full leather and you want tons of protection, the Aero Pro is going to be the best option hands down. That's it. That is our warm weather dual sport and adventure glove buyer's guide. Look, I was very brief today. Just want to cover some of the key reasons or key features of each one of these gloves. And hopefully as you've watched this, you kind of saw one or maybe a couple that you might be interested in. If you have questions, leave those below. We'll give you some more feedback if you need that. As always, read rider reviews. You can watch product spotlights that we have to watch or to break down these gloves in full detail. And as always, to shop these, click the link down below or head to RockyMountainatvmc.com. We ship for free over $75. And if you want to stay up to date on video guides like this, please get subscribed to the Rocky Mountain YouTube channel. I am Chase, and we'll see you on the trails.